I think the end result will be better.
Yeah, no, it was unnecessary, but she's crazy. So,
what's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we're back with an all-new video. Today is Wednesday, February the 2nd.
22, which is my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday, best friend. Happy birthday, best friend. Happy birthday, best friend. Happy birthday, best friend. I came with that straight off the dome.
Thanks, Tanea.
No problem.
It is, in fact, my birthday. What did the groundhog say?
I thought he died.
They had to get another one.
Oh, I didn't know they employed a new one yet.
Y'all, it's Groundhog's Day. My birthday is actually a holiday.
It is.
Did the groundhog. 6 more weeks of winter.
I can feel it. That's why I'm depressed.
Yeah, the other one did die. But yes, it is my birthday. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. The ones that I've seen already. And the ones who I know will comment and say happy birthday. So far, I'm having a good birthday. As y'all know, I'm not a person that really makes a really big deal of my birthday. But I'm always happy to... Pepper was like mean mugging me from across the room. I'm always happy to...
Did you tell her it was your birthday?
I did, and she got mad.
Okay. Oh, she's still mad? Well, maybe she don't like your birthday.
I am always happy to spend time with my friends. I'm always happy to go out to eat. And, you know, my birthday is very close to both of my nephews' birthdays, so I'm always excited to celebrate them. So, yeah, that's what's just been going on right now. But we do have a lot to talk about because we did miss last week.
Yes.
Now, first, because not only did Courtney come out inbox, so many of you have been messaging me like, oh, my God, I miss when I used to review Power. And honestly, like, oh, hold on, let me tell my sister something real quick. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Bristol. Who's Bristol?
Hey, Brett.
I'm doing a video. What's up?
I thought you was going to send a link. They was going to call me.
I text the number and they still haven't replied.
Okay.
All right. So if they call, I'll give them your number.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so many people have but just like, but we honestly, like, it's no way we would be able to do a Power reunion. Like, I mean, we don't have a set day that we do the show right now. Right. So you have to have a set day for the Power review. Like, you don't want to, it come on Sunday and you don't review it until Friday. Thursday, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. But just speaking on the last 2 episodes, they were amazing. See, I've been told y'all. It's the
best show on TV.
When PowerBook first came out for the last season, y'all all was like, I don't know, it's different, and Ghost is dead, and y'all been asleep. I've been woke this whole time. I told y'all last season this was the best show on TV. No, y'all didn't want to hear me. So now that it's just getting better and better, like now everybody like, oh my God, Power off the chain. Power been off the chain.
We told you.
Power been off the chain. Honestly, I was telling my coworker because she still was kind of like on the fence about Raising Kanan, and I will tell you, like, for me it was slow, but Raising Kanan was bomb. PowerBook 2, bomb. And I know this Sunday when Tommy's coming, it's going to be good too. Again, it's just something to get used to. It's no fucking Ghost. It's no fucking Tasha. It's no fucking Raina. It's no Lala. It's no Proctor. All of them are gone.
Raina made a little pop up.
She does all the time. But yeah, it was bomb. I love the why these people want to keep bothering me?
Very crazy.
Wait a minute, y'all, because Rex has an appointment. Can I copy this? What is it?
Forward it.
Oh, forward it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the episode before last. That was the one. See, because my thing is, I don't be liking when it's too many secrets. I like when they finally come out, and I was ready. I was ready for Zeke to know that he was Monet's son. I was ready for him to know that that was his father. I was ready for somebody to just tell everything that's been going on behind everybody's back. I was ready for Lorenzo to know that Monet had this other nigga on the side. I was ready for all of it. So I was excited about this then. I was very happy that Diana did it. I wasn't too happy with the fact that Diana has like added herself to Tariq's list at this point.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's annoying because it's like, it's already too much going on. But yeah, there's a password needed. Sign in provided in previous text. Oh, the fuck is not? Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is.
Forward. Oh, whatever. Don't matter.
Yeah, and I like that Tariq is showing more and more that he is just like Ghost. Yeah. Like, you see like how he strategically, and it's almost as if his hands are clean. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like when he had planned the whole little, like them stealing all of Mecca's drugs or whatever. His hands was for the most part clean because he's on the fucking box. So he can't even do shit.
He's just the brain.
He couldn't do shit. And in this past episode, I was so happy that Monet found out about Mecca dealing with Kane. Yeah. I was so happy about that shit. Now, I will tell y'all, I noticed some shit is about to go down. Number one, Courtney said, or she's been doing a live every Tuesday, she already said that it's going to be another death. I think that Lauren did die. I think that you missed that part. So, did you get to the part where, so they were showing that Braden and his brother were like sitting at the table with a lawyer?
Yes.
Yes. So, basically, Tariq told Effie that, and so you saw all of that, right?
Told Effie about
Lauren.
I think I ended up going to sleep, so I said I was going to redo it, rewatch it.
Did you catch when so Lauren went and told Kane what happened?
No, I didn't see that.
So Effie went and told Kane what happened.
I figured out.
So basically, Kane gave Braden an ultimatum, like, you have to kill her. But Tariq had already told her, like, I'm going to, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you out of town. Like, you need to get out of town because you snitched on Kane. Because he didn't know all this. He knew that what she had said about him. Mm-hmm. He didn't know about her speaking on Kane. So, he called Braden when Braden was already sitting outside of Lauren's house. About the
because I feel like one of the last times I saw Braden, he was mad at Tariq for giving the picture.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. So he called Brady and was like, can you do me a favor? Can you take Lauren out of town? And he was like, all right. He took her like out to like a dark area, and it looked like he pointed a gun at her, and she was like, no, like, please don't do it, blah, blah, blah. And then he threw her a bag of money and was like, you just got to get out of town. You need to go straight to the bus station. Don't call your parents. Don't call nobody. And as she was about to leave, Effie pulled up.
Okay.
And she was like, get in the car. And she was like, no. So she like basically like knocked her ass out and put it in the car, and then it went off. So we don't know if she actually killed her. Somebody at the nail salon we just said that they think that she might have took her to Kane. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I think Lauren's.
It's crazy that Effie's working with Kane.
Because and then somebody made a good point, and they were like, it's just amazing how so many people on my timeline like Team Effie. Yeah, that's because y'all are used to unloyal ass bitches.
I haven't liked Effie since
bitch is unloyal.
Power.
She been having
I haven't been. I don't trust her.
Since she came onto the show, I did not trust her.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
It's nice that they can relate to each other.
Because my thing is, she's not doing that shit for Tariq or whatever. She's doing it for herself. Yeah, She don't give a fuck that girl told about Kane. Like,
now, I don't know about all these theories that Mecca might be related to Ghost and Mecca might be related to Effie, and it's a lot going on. So I don't know about that. So things going on. I'm excited about the finale. It's been a good show. Like, I don't know why Twitter is just catching on. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all motherfuckers is starting back up with y'all power spoilers. Literally, as soon, and it's so crazy. I messaged Courtney the night before Power came on last week. And I said, Courtney, is this one of those episodes that I might want to not jump on social media? And of course, we in a time difference, and she's a writer, so she'd be busy. Sometimes she probably cuts her fucking phone off. And she messaged me the next day after I already saw it spoiler and was like, I hope you didn't get on social media. That was the one when Carrie had died.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't
know. And also, do you think she killed herself, or do you think Monet did it?
Either way, I don't care.
I don't know.
Yeah, either. I mean, I really didn't think too much into it because it's just like, I don't think Monet killed her. Like, I just don't. I really just don't think that.
But if you notice, they really didn't talk too much about her death. They kind of just waved it off as she
because it's definitely going to show pop up in the next season. Yes.
Or it might not even been Monet. Could have been somebody else.
Yeah, like.
But y'all know Blanca's coming back next season.
Because whoever did it didn't, because he got a text from, didn't Zeke get a text from Carrie to come there?
I don't think so.
Did he end up coming to the house?
He did go to the house.
Yeah.
This was after everything went down, and I thought he had just went over there.
Oh,
he was
I thought
frustrated.
somebody might have messed.
No, this was when he had found out that Monet was his mother and shit. He was frustrated.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, no,
but anyway, so yeah, make sure y'all get into Power. It's been good. I don't know where the fuck y'all been at. So much going on.
Because my thing is, how would you think Monet? I don't think Monet strangled her.
Right.
Because she would have to. I mean, to make it look like.
She could have choked out. I don't put it past Monet.
Okay.
I'm just saying. And we didn't see. Remember, what was Tommy's father's name? Remember Tommy's father killed somebody and then he hung him up?
He was a man with man strength. A bitch is going to have to do a lot to choke me. I'm killing you. So.
You know what my mother said? Go for the
eyes. So, yeah, don't fuck around.
So, a lot to talk about. Let's go for the sad first.
Somebody died?
We didn't do last week. So, Andre Leon Talley.
Oh, yes.
Passed away.
Fashion.
That was a big hit that was a big hit to fashion. And then
yeah. I think that's how you say his name.
What?
The one with the M that works for Beyonce.
Oh yeah, I always call him Moogler.
Okay.
And then sad news that the former Miss Universe, very young.
Oh my goodness, very young. What's her name?
Chelsea
beautiful.
Chris. She actually jumped from her apartment building and killed herself.
That's crazy.
That just goes back, and like somebody has said on Twitter, this goes further than check on your strong friends. Like, it's really people going
through shit.
Like, it's not a joke. Like, people that you think are completely fine, they're really going through shit.
Like,
you
have no idea.
And it's
so that's why you should just be kind to people.
Right, and it's the stuff that people talk about and the stuff that people don't talk about. So it's very important to be kind. It's very important to be understanding. And it's also important, like, as far as, like, the people close to you, is to, sometimes you got to look out for signs. I mean, literally. We'll start, if it's one of us, we haven't talked to one of each other, like, we'll start texting each other, like, have you talked to someone?
Yeah, I ain't talked to her.
Like, I ain't want to bother you. I just was checking in to see if
I'm about to call the police and send them to your house.
I didn't say all of that. I think that was the sad. Now, let's talk about, no. Regina King.
Oh, her son. Oh, my God. That was so...
Regina King's son committed suicide. So that's why I was like, 2 suicides back to back.
Somebody else has committed suicide. Somebody from a show or a younger guy. I just saw.
Yeah, 2 suicides back to back. 2 young people back to back. This is very hurtful because I know that it's people watching the show who have, had somebody who is close to them, related to them, commit suicide. And I just always said that I would just feel so bad because I just would have felt like, why couldn't they come and talk to me? Why they couldn't come and ask me, for advice, or if it was money or if it was anything. Like,
you got money?
I don't have money, but if it's coming down to you that depressed that you might harm yourself, I would try to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Let's have a talk after this.
See, you see how she's joking.
Not joking. I really think she's getting money. I'm not joking.
Anyway,
I'm about to get an OnlyFans for feed.
She always
it's like, really?
In interviews and just often, like, they put together all these clips of her always mentioning, like, the sunshine in her life, the brightest thing in her life, the best thing that ever happened to her is her son. He looks so much like her. And it's just like, damn, like, I don't know. He might be trying to get his sweater off. Yeah. These fucking dogs. So it's just very unfortunate, and I saw a lot of different people talk about the fact that, what B. Scott did when it first came out.
What?
Just trying to be, like, the first person to put the story out.
For Regina King?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was before Regina King even got to, like,
oh my God,
put out a statement. Like, I mean, it came out, like, he was really one of the first ones that was, like, exclusive. Regina King's son commits suicide. It's like, That's not something you should be really be in a
exclusive.
rush to
People
do.
should be able to sue you.
You know what I mean? No, you shouldn't be in a rush to do that. And it's like, B. Scott, you've been here for so long. Like, that's just
You know what to do.
unprofessional and trashy. And then, like, somebody else was saying, this is Regina fucking King.
King.
Unproblematic.
One of our queens.
One of our black queens. Like, this is not a fucking joke. This is not for no fucking clicks. Like, this is somebody's life. Somebody lost a fucking life. So don't do that shit. That shit is weird to me. That shit is so fucking weird. That gives me fucking Perez Hilton vibes, and I don't like that at all.
You know, I reported his.
And you know what? That takes me to the what's her name, Tasha K, that just lost to Cardi B. You know, it's unfortunate that it didn't happen to Perez Hilton first, but shit like that, it does need to happen, y'all.
No,
it's a difference between talking about something that's going on, like right now, like we're talking about, you know, current events or whatever and stuff that's happening right now that everybody's talking about, but we're not harassing anybody.
This really said that Cardi B was a prostitute and got a sexually transmitted disease out here from fucking people. Like, you don't know this girl.
She talked about Cardi B almost every video. Then she started to talk about culture. Like,
it's weird. Y'all are weird.
I wish that Britney Spears would have been in her right mind to do this to Perez Hilton back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he drove her fucking insane. That's a fucking internet bully. And then this bitch had the nerve to go right back on YouTube and start talking about her again.
Yeah,
$4 million, bitch.
She gotta make that money back.
From?
These YouTube videos. She gotta make that shit back.
Child, I wouldn't even know how to spell Cardi. Cardi? Who's that? Let's talk about life that's coming into the world. Nick Cannon is expecting.
I thought you was talking about Life Jennings. I was gonna say, what the hell, Tiffany?
Nick Cannon is expecting another baby, and I just feel like this time we really shouldn't say anything because, I know he recently lost a baby, and
I wish we still had our little soundboard.
He recently lost the baby, so I just feel like we just need to stay in our place and mind our business.
No, I'm going to say something.
And congratulations.
God damn it, wear a condom. That shit is disgusting. You just going out here. I would be scared to walk down the street with him. You just going down here impregnating everybody. It's fucking weird. And I understand that you have this illness where you may die soon, and I get it. But also, my thing is, let's just take a step back. How smart is it? I mean, I know you want to build your legacy and leave your seed, but how smart is it to create all these lives that could possibly not have a dad? You making all these, you know what I'm saying, single ladies, they so fucking dumb too. That's what Mariah Carey said.
See ya.
That was my husband. Other than that, I don't know him.
Well, that's like somebody, they were saying on the radio, they were like, yes, financially, he can't afford these children, and he probably is a good dad, but he's not a present dad. It's no way you can be in 9 different homes every day.
You work too much. You work a lot.
That too.
And you have hella kids that probably live in different states all over the country. So my thing is, I mean, I don't know about him. I don't know if he had a dad growing up. And it's just like, if you did not have a dad, was the only thing you missed out on was money? Because like that's always the thing is financial.
Right.
Like, you know, like, I mean, we didn't grow up with dad. So it would be real nice to have like memories of coming home to a dad, or how many times have you ever come home to your dad cooking you dinner? How many times has your dad picked you up from school?
Never.
How many times has your dad got you ready for school?
Never.
Like, you don't have any of those, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't have no memories of my dad. I mean, in the summertime when I used to go to New York, but I was still into my grandmother's care.
Right.
I don't have any memories of my dad, like, picking me up from school, taking me out to get ice cream, coming home and being a family with my mother. Like, I don't have that. And those are the things that I wish I had. Like, I do care about money. Y'all just heard me say I was broke. But, yeah.
No, that shit just depressed me. I don't have any of those memories.
I don't have any memories like that of my dad.
I mean, at least your father was in another state. My father was right around goddamn corner.
Yeah, but you know. At any rate.
The Brat and Big Booty Judy are expecting a
little
baby together.
I said, damn.
Are they married? Or they're just girlfriends?
I just mind my own business and say
congratulations. The Brat seems very happy. Y'all, I mean, again, I don't idolize anybody's relationship because they do give me the vibe that behind the scenes they be beating each other ass. But
I heard most lesbians do, but again, I still mind my business.
I'm just saying. And not a shock, but the biggest one of all, Rihanna is pregnant. So many people are upset about this, particularly my friends. And at first I was kind of like, why are y'all upset? And then they reminded me of A$AP Rocky's
a fucking clown.
Annoying comments about what was the comments again? Remind me.
Black women.
About black women.
First of all, he said black women don't look good in red lipstick, and it's like, look at your fucking baby mother. I mean, she made like one of the best red lipsticks and has black women of all nationalities modeling that shit. Also, he made the comment about Black Lives Matter, saying like, why should he be out here being a, you know, what is it called, campaigning, or, you know, being out here fighting for the cause, when that really isn't, you know, what he's about. He's out here with models in LA. He fucks models and he fucks bitches. So Black Lives Matters really is not one of the things on his agenda.
Don't have nothing to do with him.
Basically. Is this the one who got locked up?
That's him.
Trump's homeboy. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know who I wanted Drake. I mean, see, I said it before I even said who. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I wanted Rihanna and Drake to have a baby together, and my plans
I
just
went.
Rihanna
and Drake or Rihanna and Chris, honestly, either one.
I don't know about Chris. But my plans just went. I mean, Drake had a baby with a porn star. She's having a baby with this nigga with braids. It's just a lot going on for me. But this isn't my life.
Right.
But if Rihanna looks beautiful, I know she's going to be beautiful the rest of her pregnancy. She took her pictures like
She's
under
probably
a fucking
at this point like 8 months, y'all.
bridge in Harlem with vintage fucking Chanel on. It just gave me the sign that she's having a girl. Hopefully not
with the pink coat?
for A$AP Rocky's. Hopefully not in his case, but you know, I call him ASAP Rocky.
I just like to refer to him as Rihanna's baby daddy.
Yeah, but congratulations to Rihanna. I'm really excited about that. And speaking of female rappers, Nicki Minaj has come back from under, you know, when she goes into her little hiding.
And she needs to. That's some Sagittarius shit.
Yeah, she comes out, she literally fucks shit up, and then she leaves. It never fails.
Never fails.
Never fails. So she's back, and she has a new song coming out. Well, new feature coming out with Lil Baby tomorrow. I'm excited. She looks great.
Yeah, she does.
Nicki Minaj looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, she does. Yeah,
I mean, literally flawless.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj looks so fucking good. It's just like, I don't know what to tell y'all as far as y'all younger people, but I'm trying to tell y'all the older we get, the better we look.
No, absolutely.
I'm really
Don't
Beyonce,
be scared.
Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. Look at their old pictures and compare them to now.
No,
they
I'm just
look
you.
so fucking
Black
good.
women look great, and I'm gonna tell you one little secret: keep a little weight on you, because the
you young.
fat makes you look younger. I'm just trying to let you know.
So if you start losing weight, you start looking older.
Old as hell.
And I could still use a couple pounds off. Real quick, what do you think about? Because I saw Bath and Body Works had y'all ready to tussle yesterday. What do you think about this line?
I said, is this Kente Club?
Well, first of all, can I ask you a question? Do you think that because once they put the Black History Month products out, they started to talk about how Bath and Body Works literally is everything's the same scent. They just put a different ribbon
Absolutely.
around it. You think so?
Tiffany, you know they don't come out with new scents. They just change the names. Yeah, you never know that it's like 17 different types of, like, for example, that teakwood mahogany. It's literally 4 different ones, just different labels. One is irregular and one is intense, but they're just different labels. See, my thing is, it's 2022. At this point in time, everybody should have an inclusion and something board to where you know how to address and include Black people and shit. And it's just like, are y'all tone deaf as fuck? Why do we have to do this? Come on, that look like fucking Kwanzaa.
Unity, confident.
Suck my ass. You could have sent. You know what you should have did me for Black History Month? The same print that you did. Sent it in the motherfucking mail with a 75% off coupon.
Empowered. I want to smell this little shea butter shit. Strong. Somebody said, well, look, I know y'all like the tussle, but I would like this Bath and Body Works Black History Month stuff. I mean, it's beautiful colors, nice colors.
It looks like Kwanzaa. What y'all gonna put out for Kwanzaa?
Do y'all feel some type of way about the Bath?
I mean, I don't feel, it's my thing. I don't really feel no type of way, but it's just like, y'all are dumb. Like, when are y'all going to, we want equality. We want y'all to stop following us around the store. We want shit like that. Like,
we want y'all to stop killing us.
Basically.
We want y'all to.
We want when
make
the
us feel
Karen
important.
act up in your store to call the police on the fuck them, not us. Well, that's what I don't want this. I like mahogany coconut. I don't care about none of that.
I like Olympus mint. Eucalyptus. Anyway, moving on. Tom Brady is retiring. I mean, I just feel like Tom Brady was like, okay, if I don't go to the Super Bowl this year, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It was like a Monopoly game for them. Him and his family played over the summertime. Like, Dad, if you don't go, he was like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna retire. Like, it's nothing. He doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, he already has several rings. Tom Brady has nothing to prove. He literally went to a new team and won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The exact same
year. It is what
it's nothing to prove. But I did notice, and it was like as soon as he left the Patriots that I kind of started to like him. Don't get me wrong, he's still a Trump supporter and I fucking hate him. But I do love the game. He is an amazing football player, and I know that he'll be missing. He loves our quarterback. Lamar Jackson. So power to you. And also the Super Bowl.
You can see the talent.
Definitely. The Super Bowl is next week, and it will be the LA Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to have to be a Bengals fan for the rest of the week because there's no way I'm rooting for the Rams.
Next week, like, is it next Sunday?
The 13th.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Super Bowl is usually my birthday weekend, but I was surprised it wasn't this weekend. I'm looking forward to the halftime show. I am kind of annoyed about this whole Mary J. Blige situation. She's only getting to perform one song.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
What did you invite her for? And I hope everybody's performing one song because it's Snoop Dogg, it's Dr. Dre, it's Eminem, it's Mary J. Blige, it's Kendrick Lamar.
I don't want
so
all
maybe
these niggas.
maybe everybody's performing one song. I don't know, but
fuck out of here.
I really feel some type of way about that. Let's talk about oh no, so we weren't here when they put out that vaccinations are no longer mandatory for as far as like a job.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all want us to live or not?
See, the thing about it is, my job is remote, so fuck y'all.
Do y'all want us to live or not? I felt comfortable going to my job knowing that all these motherfuckers have to be vaccinated. I like it. It makes me feel better. Unfortunately, some of these other jobs, because there's so many people, even people in my family that are still like, because they putting the chip in us. Well, put the fucking chip in me. I don't care. Like,
my thing is, for the people in the chip. You are a regular ass fucking nigga.
I'm
who probably makes under 100.
Why are they following you of all
people? You make $45,000 a year. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not understanding. But I was happy about that, especially as far as like the school system. I want the teachers to be vaccinated because so many of these children are they can't get vaccinated.
Again.
What's the big fucking deal? Like we said from the beginning, I'm just trying to figure out every time y'all had to go get y'all shots in the past and y'all take your kids to go get their shots so they can get in school. Are you asking a million questions?
Look at Lord John's hair. He's so tired. He just got his 6-month shots. What's the fucking name of them? What's in them?
What's the side effect?
Dumbass.
Oh, okay. I don't understand. And I think one of our last videos, Tanea was saying that she didn't know if Joe Biden was running again because he's so fucking old. He's definitely running again.
See if he makes it.
And I don't know how I feel about it, but it's like, unless somebody else great comes along, I'm just going to have to vote for him again. I mean, I'm not really seeing the fruits of voting for Biden.
No, let me tell you the fruits of voting for Biden.
Okay.
Number one, I don't have to see Trump's dirty
face
in the goddamn news anymore.
That's true. That's one.
That's the main one.
That's a major one.
Number two, I mean, he is getting things done. Not anything that really pertains to me. But you know what you have to remember is he is the president of the United States of America, not the president of Tanea.
Oh.
So, you know, it's not like he's making moves to put millions of dollars in my pocket.
Well, what about the whole thing about he was canceling all the student loans?
Well, he's a motherfucking liar, okay?
That was like one of his big promises.
What you have to know, men lie. They lie to you and they will embarrass you.
That's true.
So I've been preaching that to y'all for years. So not really surprised about that.
Moving on to Adele. Adele had to push her concert back, which honestly, like, I'm kind of like kikiing on the inside because I don't have a fucking ticket. And honestly, it's like, fuck y'all who bought all the tickets and then y'all resold them for like $10,000. But I do feel like it was, my whole thing was, because it was all over, like, basically like so many people on her team catching COVID or whatever, and so many of them being sick. But why wait until the day before? They were sick. They didn't all just get sick until the day before.
No. It's not that. It's delays. Like delays in stage equipment, delays in equipment. So, I mean, they should have done it.
No, I mean, that's my biggest issue is the day before shit. Like, people flew in. People don't just, I mean, think about like Uncle Al. Like, Uncle Al went to another country.
Well, he went to London
to see Janet Jackson.
And she canceled it.
You know what I mean? So people came from out of the country to see you, Adele. Okay. So I think that she really, really was hoping.
I think she was pushing.
Yeah, like she was hoping that things were going to change.
She really wanted to do this.
That was my only issue. But again,
but my thing is, because other people are still performing in Vegas, so it's just very weird.
I mean, because let's just talk about if this would have been me and Tanea. Because when we were planning to go, we were going to go on like a Thursday to Sunday if the concert was like Friday or Saturday. So we would have flew in on Thursday and then we would have been scrolling Instagram on Friday and we would have saw that she canceled.
My fat ass would have been at a casino trying to win some money to get my fucking ass home.
Would have been pissed, but she was really upset about it. And y'all know I love Adele, so we're going to forgive her. And, you know, everything's been running smoothly. The train's been running smoothly for Adele. She just had a little hiccup. So hopefully y'all can still go. But if y'all can't, I'm not going to be mad because I can't.
Y'all should have bought all the fucking tickets anyway.
Let's move on to the Janet Jackson documentary. That was so good. It came on this past Friday and Saturday. It was a 2-part series. Both parts were 2 hours long. Now, you know the power you have to have these niggas sitting in front of a TV on a Friday night and a Saturday night for 2 hours. Janet had 4 hours of my life. Yeah. Well, actually, she probably had about an hour because it was about 3 hours of commercials.
Yeah.
I guess these people were like, the world's going to be watching, so we gotta get a commercial.
Amber Riley movie.
My God, I was going to talk about that, but yeah. I was super excited about this documentary because Janet Jackson is a very private person.
Yes, she is.
Janet Jackson has never put out a documentary, especially one as personal as this one with so many great home videos. I mean, from the time she was little, which you can Google videos of her from the time she was little, but
so many little gems.
But I was going to say, it wasn't the ones that we've already seen. Yeah. It was like shit that we've never seen before, and it was... The Michael Jackson footage it just really made me feel sad for Michael Jackson. I really have a soft spot for him. Y'all already know I definitely don't feel like he was doing like all the accusations of him touching the little boys and shit like that. Like, I never believed any of that, but I feel like people were too harsh on Michael Jackson. And you know how people are just like, you know, he was weird, he bleached his body, he did this, he did that. And when I was just watching, like, when they showed Janet Jackson going to the Michael Jackson concert before she had started going on tour or whatever, it was so many people.
My thing is, you tell me, if you were raised by Joe and Catherine, like Michael, and thrown into fame like Michael Jackson was, and caught that type of notoriety, if you wouldn't be fucking weird.
Oh my God. Like, just watching the clips of Michael Jackson, like when he would be outside, which we've seen these before, but I don't know what it is. It's like the older you get, like the more you understand. Like, can you just imagine the entire world? I mean, Rex is 7. and he knows exactly who Michael Jackson
is.
Everybody in the world. Ask anybody in this world and they know who Michael Jackson is.
Michael Jackson is, and I mean, I don't, because y'all know how I feel about God. Michael Jackson is just as popular as Jesus Christ. Everybody knows him.
Everybody knows who Michael Jackson is. And I just was thinking about Beyonce.
Y'all niggas know Michael Jackson don't know God, actually, so.
I was thinking about Beyonce and I was just like, so, you know, like, I was just like, you know, I'd be annoyed when she disappears, but at the same time, it's like, she needs that. So she can feel like a regular fucking human. Like, Michael Jackson didn't feel like a normal person.
Going outside and every time you go outside, you gotta run.
Yeah, like
at least Beyonce goes places and we see the pictures later, but she is enjoying life. Like, Michael Jackson seemed like every time he was from outside of his house, he really was not enjoying life unless he was performing. Animal.
And it's so crazy because he loved animals and he loved to
and they were
let
free.
them out walking free. He couldn't be free. He was a caged animal from the time he was a fucking child. You can watch the movie and see that. Michael hated traveling. He was terrified of planes. His father used to have to drag him on airplanes. I mean, his whole life has been on the stage.
And doing what other people told him to do.
It just, like, and then look at, like, Janet. Like, she said at some point, I had to tell my father, like, no, I'm not doing that.
I love when she was talking about the Control album and she was like, it was just like, I was taking control of my life. Like, I was doing what I wanted to do. I was like, I love that because, you know, I believe that.
And it's like by the time Michael did get some type of control of his life, he really couldn't because he wasn't the type of person that could just walk outside.
Yeah.
He had to have a whole team of people walk outside. And I was
also saying, like, I just remember back in the day being young, like, and like the comedians, like, because y'all really don't know much about comedians. The comedians, I mean, these young kids, they have wilding out.
They got just hilarious.
Again, y'all don't really know much about comedians. So, you know, comedians were just like constantly making jokes about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was talked about everywhere. Night shows, comedies, the radio, like magazines, everywhere. Literally everywhere. This nigga could not take a shit without his name being plastered negatively everywhere. So it was just like, it's very, very sad. But y'all know how I feel about Michael Jackson.
And then we were just talking about like how, like, because Janet has always talked about, which if you are a Janet Jackson fan, you already know, like, her two closest brothers has always been Randy and Michael. I think it's because they're like the closest in age too. Like, I think they're like the last three youngest. Or was it Marlon?
No, I think Marlon is younger than Michael.
I don't know. Marlon and Michael are really close in age, though.
Yeah, they are. I don't know.
Yeah,
One of them is, somebody is like really, really close.
But Michael, Janet, and Randy have always been the closest. And she was just saying how different things have become with Michael. Like, she was like, it just didn't feel like we were family anymore. And then he just had so many people controlling him. I mean, because Michael Jackson had a team that had to run his life. I mean, they had to run his life. Michael didn't have control over anything in his life at some point, especially when the accusations came out. Like, they have to, you had PR people who have tell you how you have to fucking live. And
probably him just wanting it to be over, being like, okay.
Right.
Whatever you say, okay.
Well, you know what I mean? Or what you can say, what you can't say. And that's not just out in the public. You don't say this to your sister. Don't do this.
Yeah.
You know, because people don't trust people. It don't matter if it's just your sibling. You know, because people slip. But I was just telling Tanea and my other friend, I was just like, can you imagine what your life would be like if your whole family had millions and there's all these disagreements? Like, imagine you have this big blow up at like let's talk about let's just use Soul Food as an example. When they were in the kitchen and they had the big argument about selling the house, and then they started fussing about Faith. There would be no reuniting next Sunday because I would be in Bora Bora with my phone off and a new number. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, when you have the money, it's the disagreements hit different. You know what I mean?
But people be like, I can't believe you've gone so long without seeing your sibling, but it's just like, we both work. We're both very busy, and we both have millions to be at different places of the world. So
I live in New York. She lives in LA.
I live in Europe.
You know what I mean? So, but it was good to, even though Renee's a bitch for always filming them, I'm so happy that they had that footage. It was so funny because somebody was like, can you imagine the money they had to pay Renee?
Absolutely.
But somebody said she might have got it in the divorce, but they say even if she did, she still had to pay.
Yeah, because she paid them. But
it was his camera.
But she got it in the divorce because it was of her. I mean, I could think of her getting it in the divorce because it was of her. her and her family, and we are no longer family. We're cutting ties. So
I mean, you don't know which ones we didn't see.
yeah.
Can you imagine that shit?
Thank you, Lord. I mean, but they probably are hers, because imagine if they were his,
right,
and what would have came out.
Right. Just all of that footage, and just the new footage of them as a kids, and then getting to see like how each relationship was. Now, you know she didn't talk about her last goddamn one. He probably said, "Keep me the fuck out of it."
Oh yeah, especially with the Muslim one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But it was good to see. You know, when she said it herself, like I'm just terrible at choosing men. I want to be in love, but everybody that I choose is a fucking junkie, or you know, they're just not the right one. Like fucking Jermaine Dupri, who fumbled the bag with his gremlin looking ass. I literally said it on Twitter, and I'll say it again.
I mean, on Janet Jackson.
They will cheat on Janet Jackson. They will cheat on Beyonce. They will cheat on Princess fucking Diana.
Yeah.
They will cheat on you. These niggas will cheat on you, and their excuse will be is that they are a man. That's what Jermaine Dupri said. I mean, I'm a man.
Well, you want to know what Princess Diana said?
What?
I'm gonna go fuck the gatekeeper then. See ya.
Start cheating on these niggas back.
No,
don't do that.
Did.
But yeah,
cheat on his ass back.
And then to see, you know, just how they felt, you know, when Michael died. Because when Michael died, it was just like insane. Like it was literally insane. So we got to see what they were going through. We got to see them.
It was sad for months.
Yeah, it was a year.
No, I'm just saying.
It was a full year of sadness. And he died in what, like June? So the rest of the year was nothing but Michael Jackson. It was nothing but about Michael Jackson.
And then when Christmas time came out and his Christmas album came out, it was just like...
Yeah. It was nothing but Michael Jackson. And then we got to see more about Nipplegate, which fuck CBS. Like honestly, like I remember Uncle L used to be like, "Why should y'all say on here because you never?" No, at this point, me and Tanae probably won't end up on a TV show. I mean, we might, maybe TLC. I would love to be on TLC. Yes. I tried to shoot us as, and then you see they got this new show coming about the 4 fat best friends. I tried to pitch you the fat best friends.
Oh my God, no! We could have got our whole family. It's a whole family of fatties.
Well, they already had that. Remember that show?
I mean, it could have started out with us and we could have put other people on.
Family by the ton. That's what it was.
Whatever.
Well, we not that fat.
I mean...
but fucking assholes. I mean, literally, who know years later y'all would have a whole president who grabs them by the pussy. So, y'all talking about a nip slip and...
I'm just saying, if it was a fucking white rocker on the stage and he took off his shirt and had his barbell nipple showing, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a night. It wouldn't have been
that bad if it would have been a ball slip. So
it's just very, 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 very crazy.
But it's very good. It's on demand if you all haven't seen it.
Shout out to Justin Timberlake though. That's still my nigga.
It aired on Lifetime. It was very good. And I don't think Janet is going to do another one of these, so y'all better enjoy it while y'all can.
Record it so you keep it.
I think that's it. I hope I'm not missing anything, but I did. Oh, and y'all, I am going to check out that Single Black Female
yeah, Tiffany can tell y'all about
movie that's coming out. But real quick, shout out to one of our viewers, Gia. She sent me a list of questions. So what we're going to do is every week we will pick a section of the questions to do. It's a lot of questions. But it was like fun. She was like, can y'all do like a Q&A? Y'all haven't done it. So we won't do a full video of it, but we will do some at the end. I just have to find it. Okay, here we are. So do we want to do Drake questions, Beyonce questions, or personal questions? And we'll do 5. Or favorites. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Miscellaneous, childhood, music, food, favorites, Drake or Beyonce?
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, we'll do favorites.
I would say because my heart is saying Drake, but we'll do favorites.
Top 3 favorite concerts you've been to. I'll go first. Lemonade, Kanye West.
Which one?
I'll give it to Yeezus.
Okay.
I enjoyed that. And I'll say
Yeezus
Drake.
was the one that we went to in DC.
No, that's the one we went to here.
Oh yeah, that was
a good.
That
was good. The one in DC was good, but this one was really good.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, I was going to say Jasmine because I just stood there and listened to her sing, but I'm going to choose Drake because that was an amazing time.
Which one? We went to 2 Drakes.
We did?
We went to him with Future and then him with the Migos.
When did we go to him with Future?
It wasn't him in Future when we went to the one with Trey.
That was in DC.
We went to see Drake 2 times. Remember we went and we.
Oh, we did. No, the one with Migos.
Yeah.
That was I like that one.
It's
Wait,
favorite.
I forgot I saw Drake twice. Oh my god.
Okay, my favorite. I will say definitely the Formation. Was it the Formation World Tour?
Oh, I said Lemonade, but it was the Formation.
The Formation World Tour, but Atlantic City. Mm-hmm. That was very, very nice. It was beautiful.
Atlantic City.
I mean, you know what I
mean. We did go. We went to see the Mrs. Carter.
Not Atlantic City. I mean
Hershey Park.
Hershey Park. Mm-hmm. That was lit. I'm definitely going to give it to Drake. When we went to go see him with the Migos, that was lit as shit. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I mean, I hate. No, because that Yeezus concert that we went to here, I mean, yeah, it was Yeezus, right? Mm-hmm. That was lit. That set it in stone that Kanye was definitely one of my favorites. So, those 3.
Tiffany, what are your top 3 favorite horror films? All of Freddy Krueger's, even though I'm scared of him, all of the Chucky's, and I like Insidious. Insidious is scary. Like, people be thinking Insidious. No, when I first saw Insidious, like, I was terrified.
I screamed in the movie.
Oh, yeah, Tanea did go see it.
Vomit.
But I also like, what's the other one we went to go see when the man went crazy? Amityville Horror. I like that too. But no, the Chucky's, anytime Chucky is on, I watch it. I know them like the back of my hand. Definitely all of Freddy's, and I'll give it to Insidious. And Tanea, top 3 favorite romantic films. Because she is a rom-com hoe.
My first favorite is probably going to be Pretty Woman. I love Pretty Woman. Another good rom-com. I love romantic comedy.
Girl, come on.
Well, I don't think this is a romantic No, I'm not going to say that one. I love How Stella Got Her Groove Back. That is actually one of my favorites. Is that a rom-com?
I guess. I mean, it's a romantic kind of comedy.
I mean, it's not really a comedy, but it's a romantic movie.
What says romance films?
Okay, yeah. So, definitely Pretty Woman, How Stella Got Her Groove Back. And I'm going to go ahead and just throw this in there. I really did love The Notebook.
I was going to say, because you didn't ask me, but I love The Notebook.
And nobody gives a fuck about the Titanic.
I love The Notebook, and I love Titanic. I was just watching Titanic the other day with Nene.
No, she told me the other day.
She was watching Titanic like she never saw it before.
You're watching the Titanic if you left it on.
Y'all top 3 favorite candy. Definitely... people be laughing and they be like, ugh, like they're so plain. I love Mr. Good Bar. Mr. Good Bar is my favorite candy bar. But here lately, I'm really not into candy anymore. But if I am going to eat candy, I like the miniature Snickers. I don't really care to eat like a big bar. Candy? I like the little tiny ones.
That's mine. You know that's mine.
And I like white Reese's. You don't own anything.
I like the little mini square Snickers. I love a nice fresh Kit Kat. And I love the blue pack of Sour Punch straws.
Favorite shoes. I don't really have... Are you talking about shoes that we wear, like that we actually own, or in the world? Because if it's wear, I love my Champions. I just slide them on my feet any day. I'm sorry, I'm an old woman, y'all. I'm all about comfortable Uggs and Crocs. Crocs are my...
I would say Crocs are literally my favorite. I would wear those every day. I love Uggs. And I have a really, really cute pair of... Well, no, I really do like a nice style boot, too.
There's a lot going on in this house. I don't know.
No, it's hella kids.
Okay, for Tiffany, I know you like to keep things clean. What is your favorite room to clean? I wouldn't say a favorite room to clean. I do like to keep things clean, but I don't think my favorite is cleaning any of these rooms. I actually enjoy doing laundry. I love doing laundry. I do everybody's laundry in the house. I've always have since I was younger. I love to vacuum. Unfortunately, I do not have carpet right now. But I like to keep the kitchen clean. I just really like to keep the downstairs clean. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to keep my room clean. It's like, don't nobody got to come in that bitch.
Right.
I don't want nobody walking my house and be like, ooh, it stink. What's that on the floor? You know what I mean? Like, but I wash the dishes every day too because I feel like nobody else washes the dishes clean enough like I do. So, Yeah, but my favorite thing to do is do laundry. I don't care to do the bathroom because I have Kari now. It's not that I don't like to clean the bathroom. It's just a lot for a fat old person. Like anytime I got to get down on my knees and clean the goddamn tub.
It's a no fee.
Getting down on that hard ass floor.
Your knees are not that.
Yo, I had to get down and give Bristol a bath the other day. I was like, I cannot do this. Oh my God. Like, why don't they make tubs sit up to where I can stand up?
Because when you sit down in the tub, you would drown. If
I could stand up and wash the tub, yeah, and then you got to bend down and clean the side of the toilet in the back. So no, I make Kari clean the bathroom now. So yeah. Tanea, what is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Tequila. Yep. Right now I'm really liking what is his name? I think it's Don Julio Reposado. I really, really like that right now, but tequila.
And we'll do a couple from food. Favorite dessert. Mine is birthday cake. I love birthday cake.
I would have to say a nice warm chocolate chip cookie.
Oh yeah, you do. And she likes a cold slice of sweet potato.
And I also like yellow cake with chocolate ice.
Oh yeah.
That's a fave.
Favorite juice. I like lemonade.
Kool-Aid.
Favorite breakfast food, pancakes.
See, my favorite thing to eat for breakfast these days is a nice little frittata. It has eggs, spinach, peppers, a little onion. It's a nice time for me, some cheese. Sometimes I don't even need meat. That's how good it is.
Pizza or pasta? Favorite type of each?
Both. Oh. Pizza, extra cheese with pepperoni.
I like a good supreme sometimes. I like the onions and the peppers and stuff. I can go plain. Cause you like, bitch, what are you talking about? You like the meal buster. Why are you tripping?
I be taking stuff off. Yeah, like
a
regular classic extra cheese and pepperoni is my favorite.
But see, with me, it all depends on the pepperoni. Like if it's like,
yeah, I can't have a real porky kind.
Yeah, no. But pasta, I love pasta. I love stuffed shells. I love spaghetti. I love lasagna. I love ravioli. I love baked ziti.
Red sauce, white sauce, cream sauce, oil.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not that big a fan of the oil. She likes the oil.
Pasta, all of them.
Cookies or brownies? Cookies. Favorite wing flavor?
I actually like a brookie.
Favorite wing flavor?
Fried.
Honey garlic. That's not a flavor, bitch. Plain.
No, I'm gonna say sweet chili probably. Yeah.
I'm gonna do honey garlic. Tiffany, favorite meal Tanea's ever cooked? It's nothing that Tanea cooks that I do not like.
No, it is.
What is it?
That you don't. You be like, I just want to eat this.
No. Unless Tanea, I'm gonna tell you what Tanea cooks that I really don't care for. That's because I'm not big on pepper steak. So when she cooks pepper steak and rice, I don't like rice, and I really don't care for pepper steak. I don't know if it's the cut of it. I don't know. I just don't really care for it. And I'm not that big of a fan of pot roast. So if she makes pot roast, I will just like eat like the potatoes and stuff out of it.
Beef.
Yeah. So I don't. But no, basically everything Tanea cooks, I really do enjoy.
Thank you, Tiff.
I really do. It's a good time, especially all of the like so favorite thing. I will go with Italian. Anything in the Italian side, but Tanea also makes a really good steak.
I make really good oxtails.
Oh my God. I forgot about the Jamaican. And she makes the best Alfredo. She makes it from scratch. So everything. Favorite fast food fries, McDonald's. They gotta be hot. Tanea, what is your favorite thing to cook and least favorite thing to cook?
I don't know my favorite thing to cook because I really, really like to cook. So I can't say what my favorite thing to cook is.
Can I say something?
What?
I think her favorite thing to cook is Thanksgiving dinner because
I really do like to cook Thanksgiving dinner.
She really enjoys she likes to write her list. She likes to shopping. She likes to prep for each little thing. She likes to cook all night. She loves to cook Thanksgiving dinner.
I really do. So yeah, I love to cook Thanksgiving dinner. Well, let me tell you something. I don't cook nothing that I don't like. So
I mean, but think about when you used to cook for Granny. Was it anything like for catering that you hated to cook?
I don't cook anything I don't like.
Is it anything that's like tedious to clean? That you'd be like, ugh, I don't feel like doing this. Cause she don't even mind cooking the fucking child. She cut the fucking turkey in half.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no, not really. I like to cook everything. Yeah, I really don't cook anything that I don't like. I mean, what is annoying? I will say this: if I have to make it for a large crowd, I'm not making deviled eggs. It's just too much.
Oh yeah, she don't.
It's a hell.
That's how you need to make deviled eggs Saturday. But there's not that many people.
Come on, next question.
Without letting your bias get in the way, who would win in a versus Rihanna and Drake? Drake. That's not even being biased.
It's not being biased.
It's not.
Because Rihanna also doesn't like her own music, so she said it herself.
Who was more popular in school?
Tiffany.
I would just say me, just because I went to the school longer.
Yeah.
And most of the people that went to the school went to my middle school. Tanea was from Catholic school. So.
Yeah, I would say I really didn't go to our high school until the 11th grade. So.
Who started smoking first?
Me.
Tanea. In school, what was a typical Friday night consisted of?
Tiffany was going to work.
Well,
I was calling her at
work. I would get off of work. I mean, I would get out of school and I would go straight to work, and I was usually working until like 9 o'clock, and then I would get off.
And go to sleep.
And when I would get off, I would probably talk to Tanea for like the rest of the night until I fell asleep, like on the phone. Like, I mean, we literally,
because Tiffany worked all the time.
Yeah, when Tanea would get out of school, she would go to sleep until I got off of work.
Yeah,
or you was on the phone with like your best friend Terrell.
Yeah, so
we like we didn't really do much. Like, we didn't go out a lot or none of that. It was
because my thing is I had already kind of did that like a few years earlier, so I was over it.
How did you guys meet your friend Tori, the Virgo queen?
Tori went to school with us.
Yeah. I think I met Tori. Well, of course I met Tori first because we were already going to the school together. But me and Tori actually had a class either in the 9th or the 10th grade, and Tori used to dress really gothic. Like, nobody in school was really wearing like makeup yet, and she was just kind of like,
I love that.
She just was like kind of dark.
The first time I ever seen Tori, and I don't think we had any classes together, but I saw her walking in the hallway, and I was just like, oh my God, I love her.
Yeah.
Like, she just had I think she had like a choker on. Yeah. She had a parachute pants on. Like, she just looked like death walking.
Yeah, but you know, when we would talk, she was nothing like she dressed. She was
sweet.
She was super sweet. She was very helpful. She was very giving. So we just clicked, and then like maybe like after we graduated, like we really got close.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So what happened was, I really didn't know her in school, but I knew her in school. But I got invited to a party at her house, and literally from that day, we were like, we're going to be best friends.
Okay, we'll do 2 more. What is y'all's favorite thing about Kari? Don't ask Tanea, because Tanea does not like teenage Kari at all. I will say, because I always talk about past Kari. Like, I mourn Kari as a baby and as a toddler. I honestly do. Like, she was like my best friend. She was like my little best friend, and like I still feel like I could tell her.
Definitely a broke best friend.
Yeah, I still feel like, but not as broke as now.
Yeah, no, she's way more broke.
But Kari's going through the teenage trauma. It's just, oh my God. But Kari is very helpful. Kari is sweet. You know, even though she does have that bitchy side, she is sweet, and she's very sensitive. It's very, even when she was younger, it's so hard to. When I think about like somebody else hurting her feelings, like it breaks my heart because I know how easy it is to hurt her feelings.
Yeah,
so
she's always been
very
extra
sensitive. Like I know I can just it hurts my feelings because I know it's so many days that Kari probably comes home from school and goes straight upstairs in her room and cry just from some shit that happened in school. Like, cause she's so emotional, she's very sensitive, but she's giving, she's sweet, she's helpful. She's definitely one of the children in our family that I can trust with a baby. Like, she definitely can fully take care of a baby. She loves animals.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And she's actually talented. Like, Kari really can do hair. Mm-hmm. She's an amazing dancer. She's great at sports. She's very athletic. And she is a fucking teacher's pet.
I hate that.
She's very charming, especially in school.
I don't like that.
It's not, you know what? Other than me and Tanea, if you ask anybody else, everybody loves Kari.
No,
everybody loves Kari.
They don't live with her. I will say the one thing that I really, really, really do love so much about Kari. I love that Kari is so giving. Mm-hmm. And she has just like a kind of like a take care spirit. Mm-hmm. Like she's automatic. She's just like not a mommy spirit,
because she can't stand
she don't
kids.
like, but more of like that big sister, big cousin.
Yeah.
Like, even though you get on her nerves, she's going to be there for you. She's going to try to help you out. And so, yeah, I do love that.
Yeah, we still got so many more years to go. Last one. I want to make sure, hold on just a minute. Okay, at an hour. Last one will be, who got their tongue pierced first and why did y'all decide to not wear them anymore?
Tiffany got her tongue pierced
I got
first
my tongue
because
pierced
she
first.
turned 18 first.
I turned 18. I went and got my tongue pierced. Me and Tanea
I took her.
actually went together. It was very...
I took her.
It was very pain-free. I took it out because I was one of those tongue pierced people who constantly would lose their tongue ring. I would either choke on it, the ball would come off, or I would take it out because sometimes my tongue ring would hurt.
Yeah.
So I would take it out and then I would have to re-pierce it. And like I just kept doing it. And then one day I just didn't put it back in. Like I just got tired of because I would really re-pierce it. Like skin would start to form back and I would have to shove it back through my tongue. It was terrible. But yeah. I don't feel like mine was really unprofessional. Tanea's was very unprofessional.
I'm not professional.
It was at the tip of her tongue.
My tongue ring literally fell out one day at work. I was working at the bank. I was literally talking like, yeah, thank you for coming to the bank, blah, 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 blah. And it literally just came out of my mouth. And it was such a busy day that I couldn't run to the bathroom and put it back. And then after that, I just kind of like didn't think about it anymore. Like, yeah. Like I didn't, because like by being in my mouth so long, I really had kind of forgot that it wasn't in my mouth. So yeah, I was just like, fuck it. It's whatever.
All right, we'll do two more. Just two more. So many good ones. When was the last time you all slept till noon? Let me tell you something. I was probably a child. This bitch, any chance?
I want to say it could have happened Sunday.
Any chance she can sleep in? Well, no. Tanae is also a person that wakes up and goes back to sleep.
See, what my favorite thing is to do is to wake up very early in the morning and to take a nap around like 8:30 in the morning when everybody leaves out to go to work.
Oh my god, these are all so good. We'll pick just one more. No, this one is real funny for Tanae real quick. Tanae, what is your favorite method of smoking and least favorite?
My favorite method of smoking is definitely via blunts. I just love the whole breaking down my weed, cracking my blunt, rolling my blunt up. Like, it's just a very, very good time. And then you smoke it, and if you're smoking with somebody, you pass it. It's a really, really good time. My least favorite, I want to say, is like out of a little mini bowl. And the only reason out of the mini bowl is because I like to smoke. I really like the act of smoking. So, like, when you hit a bowl, it's just like a hit. Like, that's it. So
I really wish I could afford to get you that Wiz Khalifa bong. It looks like such a good time.
So I can pass the fuck out.
It looks like a good time.
No, it does. But, yeah, definitely a blunt.
Rewind selector. Where were you guys when you were 21 years old, and what were you doing in life?
Drunk.
I can't really remember 21.
I had a 21st birthday that I did not want. I told my mother, instead of paying for me to have a party, can you just give me the money that you were going to pay for the party and send me to Vegas so I can have a good time?
That would have been a good time.
She told me no.
That would have been way more fun.
She made me have a fucking birthday party. But
Today had a big party.
I had decided that for my 21st birthday, every time I went out to eat, I was going to get me a drink. So I spent most of it drunk.
I had a 21st birthday party. It was a surprise. It was at my aunt's house. It was weird. That was probably the last party I really had other than like going out to dinner. I don't like for a lot of attention to just be on me. That shit is so weird to me. And then it's weird when it's like friends from different groups are there and everybody don't know each other. It's weird for me. So yeah, I had that. And then the year that I was 21, I was doing nothing but working and taking care of kids. That's exactly what I was doing. I always had Kari, my godson. That's when I used to have my godson a lot. Was Cameron born yet when I was 21?
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I always, no, because that would mean he would be like 50.
No.
No, he wasn't born yet. But yeah. No, yeah.
Him and Kari.
Yeah, he was born. They like a year apart. So
yeah,
he was born.
he was born.
Yeah, so I always had them. We were always doing something. We were at Disney on Ice, the fucking circus, birthday parties, a playground,
the beach.
Or we were back then. We were hanging out with our friends, and I think back then I can't remember if we had the apartment yet. No, we didn't. I think we was at Granny house. Oh my God, that was horrible. Ooh. That was a hard time in our lives, guys. Listen to me. If you are in college right now, stick to it. And save your money and get you your own place. You do not have to move in with your grandmother or anybody like that. Yeah. Okay, and this is the last one, and we're going.
Yeah, you said that 5 questions.
No, that other one I said was for you. I lost it. It was something like, what is okay, wait a minute, here you go. Yeah, these are good questions.
Why don't you save this on your phone?
I don't have no fucking space.
You can't save it in your pages phone?
No. Where is it at? What's one trait that your mothers have that you love about her and that you honestly wish you possessed too? I feel like I have everything from my mother. I think no, you know what? I think, okay, let's go with what we love. My mother is the greatest person ever. I mean, my mother is
Cindy really is
thoughtful. She's extremely thoughtful. She's very strong. She's funny. She's giving. She's caring. She's just a good time. Like, everybody that knows my mother, I can't really think of anybody who was like, I don't like Cindy. Or if they do, of course they wouldn't tell me.
Well, if they did, they met her on the wrong day because you can
run into the wrong
Cindy. If you run into her on the wrong day, I could see why, but for the most part, no.
Yeah, maybe some of my sister's boyfriends might think so, but no. And I wish that I had her I don't give a fuck attitude. I mean, my mother can be a little sensitive at times, and I mean very little. And it's
no, I think that's with age.
But I only think it comes with certain things, like my sister. When it comes to my sister, like, my sister really can upset my mother. But for the most part, like, when I be telling her something about this upset me, she be like, who gives a fuck?
Tiffany, come on.
That doesn't fucking matter. Like, who gives a fuck about that? Like, that's just, like, really what she is. Where things like me, like, I'm not one of those people that can just be like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Like, no, stuff really bothers me. My mom just don't let stuff bother her. Like, she just never has. Even when we were younger, when I would come home and say somebody was, like, picking on me, like, she would be like, who cares? Who gives a fuck about them? So I wish I had that from her. And Nene is my mother too. So from Nene, I wish I had the same thing. Because Nene also does not give a fuck about nothing. Nene is here and you are here. And that's with everybody in her life. If you ain't God, you ain't above her. So why the fuck do I care? I don't need none of y'all motherfuckers. But God.
Absolutely. My mother, I feel like my mother is just like one of these sweetest.
Everybody loves Nene.
Everybody loves my mother. Everybody, like, if you don't like my mother, you are a hater. Like, you're a weirdo. Everybody loves my mother. She's a good time. She wants to have a good time. Like, that is what she's about. Mm-hmm. Like, she just wants to have a good time. And I love my mother because my mother is dependable. Mm-hmm. Because she's my mother, and like I can depend on her, but it's mostly Nene's world. Mm-hmm. Like, and you can depend on her, but if she gotta do something, then it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm saying everybody.
But I can depend on her. I could literally right now, if I needed to, I could call my mother and be like, "Ma, I need $10,000," and she'll be like,
"Let me figure it out."
Oh my God, let me figure it out. Like, and I love my mother because I know my mother always has my back, and I love my mother because my mother treats Tiffany like her daughter, so it's just like me and Tiffany are like sisters, and it's just like I know Tiffany has my mother's back, like if something ever happens to me. Definitely. And so I love that. And I really feel like I have every trait of my mother.
Yeah, the good and the bad.
I have the good and the bad, and see, the thing about it is that I don't give a fuck. She really gave that to me. I have it probably a little bit worse than her. That I don't give a fuck about nothing. But I'm a different person, and I'm changing.
But another thing I was about to say about Nene is I wish that I had the Nene's dedication to God is on another level.
I wish I had that. Like, I wish I had that.
She dedicates her whole life to the Lord. You know what I mean?
And I love that.
I mean, literally, she studies the word. She lives by the word. She preached the word. But I also love that she's not like, one of these like churchy people that don't like live her life either. Like everything is about God.
Yeah.
Like everything's about God, but I'm also going to have a
glass
good
of
time.
wine.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
going to have
like-
a good time. So yeah.
I love that she has a good hold on both things. So
Yeah,
yeah,
like, so it's like,
I wish I could have that.
Yeah, but
because-
like with Tanea, like let's talk about like grandparents. I don't think Granny watches the show. In Granny's eyes, marijuana is dope. It's crack. Like you're gonna die, and it's not right in God's eyes. Nene's just like, you don't need to be doing that, and that's it. Like she not like no, this is terrible. You need to change your ways.
This is Satan's
You need
candy.
to fix your
Like,
life. No. Like she's really down to earth
because
because at some
be like, you spend too much money.
yeah, like and at some point, like it's like these people in the past, they my client needs me to call her. These people in the past, all right, these people in the past, they have done things that we've done. These older pastors, they be trying to act like they ain't do shit. They had kids when they was like 2, so there's that. But we're going to get ready to go because we're going to be going out soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you guys have a great day. Somebody asked us to say what today's date is. It is 2/2/22. You say it.
2/2/22.
Y'all are going to mess with us. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every week with another new video. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show. And I'll see you guys next week.
And if you didn't know, now you know there's no show like the show. We gotta go. Peace out.